doesn't like me to hold his head because he does that. It's fun, I like him. He's so soft. I know.
Well folks, I debated doing this video because the last couple videos have been disasters that have happened here and I didn't want to add another disaster, but it is a story worth telling, so I thought I'd go ahead and give it a shot. We went to California last week for a doTERRA conference. So about 4 years ago I started using doTERRA essential oils, and then a year after that I started selling them on my blog and teaching other people how to sell them. And so eventually got to the point where now I've been able to grow a whole business with it. And so we went to California because it was a leadership conference. While we were there, we thought, hey, let's go to Universal Studios, let's go to Harry Potter Land, because the kids really wanted to go and it sounded like a good idea and we needed a vacation. After the conference was over, we decided to go ahead and head to Universal Studios, which the first day was great. We were able to have fun, drink butterbeer, and eat all sorts of good stuff. That night, however, in the hotel, we woke up in the middle of the night. And all of us were sick. Turns out we had got food poisoning from our very first day at Harry Potter Land. And if that wasn't enough, I ended up getting so dehydrated, this goat will not stop walking right in front of me, that I ended up being admitted to the hospital with palpitations, heart problems. It was nuts. And I do have a history with heart palpitations. I tend to get dehydrated easily anyway. I have to really watch my sodium and potassium levels and magnesium. And basically, when I get sick, like vomiting, diarrhea, food poisoning, it's really easy for me to get dehydrated. So, speaking of diarrhea, it was really bad. It was really bad. It was probably the worst experience of my life, I would say. Just me being so sick, the kids being so sick, and being rushed to the hospital, really feeling like I was gonna die. Really feeling like my heart was gonna stop beating at any second was horrible. So, what started as a vacation that we thought we were able to record and we were gonna show all the fun things we were doing ended up being somewhat of a nightmare. And I spent the next 2 days in the hospital. My family stayed in the hotel and we just like tried to survive. I mean, I think the worst part about it is just you don't know where you are. I mean, we were in LA and we don't have any family in LA, so you know, we're just surviving. We're just looking stuff up on Google Maps and trying to find the closest hospital, and there was nowhere to eat, you know, and there was like, as you're trying to recover from food poisoning, the only thing that sounds good is like broth and you know, just really easy foods like toast and stuff, and we're in a hotel, so how are we supposed to find that, you know? It was pretty rotten. So that's why we haven't been recording the last week. We went to the doTERRA conference and then we were like, all right, we're gonna go to Harry Potter Land. We're gonna have this huge, fun adventure. And it turned into a crazy adventure. The good news is that we're back home. and I'm drinking my apple cider vinegar water with my teeny tiny little straw. And I finally feel good again. My stomach is actually working like it's supposed to, and my insides are staying in on my insides and not trying to be on my outsides like it was before. That's what's been happening with us. I'm telling you, when we drove through the desert from California to Arizona and we reached just the edge of Phoenix where I could see the Phoenix lights, I started crying because it was just so beautiful just to see home, you know, to come back home, and oh my gosh, it was amazing. And so I'm reminded that I love home and I don't want to leave home. We had somebody taking care of all the animals and watering my garden and everything. We came home and it was like this different place. I mean, everything was green and gorgeous, and so many things are happening here. Just everything was blooming. Oh my gosh, it was just amazing. And I was just reminded that we live in this gorgeous, gorgeous oasis that I never want to leave again. Which I'm sure in sometime in the future I will decide to leave. But here's my thing, okay? What is it about vacation that everybody seems to romanticize? Because for me, just having a beautiful home and having a place to go and eating good food and being with friends and family and enjoying our life here, that is enough for me. That is enough. I know some people love traveling. I'm not dissing traveling. It's just, I think that it's gonna be a while before I am ready to go anywhere again. That's for sure. So right now, the LA Health Department is investigating it. I'm not sure if other people reported the food poisoning, but I know that it made us all four really sick. So they've been great. They've been investigating it, testing everything, and we'll hear back in a couple weeks what it was. But I have some really fun news because, you know, our little female duck, she started sitting on her eggs, and there she is. And she gets really mad if I get up close to her. She definitely does not want me to get close to her, but we think she's sitting on probably about 12 eggs. That's what we're guessing. She's doing well though. She's gonna be raising some ducklings here. So that will be really fun. We'll probably sell them. We won't really keep a lot of ducks here, but it's just kind of fun to see her raise them, and it'll be kind of fun to watch. So I told everybody about our vacation from hell. So
such a good definition of what it was.
Yeah,
so
it was pretty terrible, wasn't it? But we're glad to be home, right? Yeah. I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm sorry. So tell everybody how you liked Harry Potter Land.
Well, it was a fun experience. But I don't know how Harry Potter and Hermione and all them didn't get food poisoning from eating butterbeer like every freaking day.
I don't know.
And they're like,
because we ate the 3 broomsticks. We had chicken and a salad and roast veggies. Oh yeah, we had ribs. We had like this little platter. Great feast. Piece of crap feast. And then we had a butterbeer that we shared. Just one. And then we woke up in the middle of the night. Sick. But it's all over now. And we're gonna never leave our house ever again. Right?
No, we're just gonna sit here.
Okay.
And hide.
Oh, it was bad, you guys. It was bad. So, back to life and back to projects. So our next project is we're going to get a sprinkler system or a drip system to the garden. Now I've been watering my garden with just a hose and like little soaker hoses and this little shoddy kind of made up way, but this is going to be legit, guys, and I'm so excited because one of the biggest problems when you kind of put something together yourself is getting the pressure equalized in each box. just such a pain. So hopefully this will help solve that problem and I'll be able to water my garden more efficiently. We're also going to be visiting a couple farms looking for a couple more of those Nigerian dwarf goats, like the goats like Tilly. Those are the small goats that we love, we just love. And I have 2 farms, friends of mine, who are selling their goats right now, and I'm going to take you guys along and show you what you should look for when you are purchasing a milking goat. That will be fun. And then we're going to, of course, I'm sure, do a bunch more projects here on the farm. For now, I'm gonna sit on my porch and just be so glad that I am home and we're home and that this is home.